What's going on, everybody? Better Call Aiden here, back at you with another one. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the unexpected crash you get when opening Final Cut Pro that's not going to allow you to open the app. For when you click the app, it just keeps crashing on its own. So I figured out a way that fixed it for me, and I'm going to show you guys what I did, and I hope it helps you. Let's get right into it. Alright, so as you can see here, I select Final Cut Pro. It crashes. Then it tells me Final Cut Pro quit unexpectedly. I'll hit reopen. I'll hit report. You can see this is this crazy long report. I'm going to send it to Apple. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to try if you're getting this error is hit the launch pad, go to the App Store, type in Pro Cut. Mine just says open. If it needed an update, it would say update. So that's the first step that you would take to resolve this error. And sometimes it might not just be the app that needs to be updated. It could also be your operating system. So we're going to select at the top left the Apple, about this Mac, software update, and your Mac is up to date. So as you can see, my Pro Cut doesn't need an update, and neither does my computer, but we're still getting that crash error. Interesting. So the next step I want you guys to try, if you have a Mac keyboard, hold down the Options button and click Final Cut Pro. If you have a Windows keyboard, hold down the Windows button and the Alt button and select Final Cut Pro. You should receive this message. And what you want to do is hit Delete Preferences. What it's going to do is restart all your settings in Final Cut Pro and switch them back to default just to make sure there's nothing messed up inside the app. Okay, let's try opening Final Cut Pro now. And it still doesn't work. Is delete all the settings out of the app. We've checked our apps to make sure they're updated, and we checked our operating system to make sure it's updated, but still no luck. Okay, now another method we can try. What we're going to do is hit Launchpad, and we're going to type in Disk Utility. Alright, and once Disk Utility is up, it should look very similar to my screen. You're going to select First Aid right here. Okay, and once this First Aid message appears, you're going to select Run. Okay, after your PC is done seeing if there are any corrupted files on your computer, let's try opening Final Cut Pro once more. And we're still receiving the same error. Very interesting. So it sounds like to me there's nothing wrong on their end. It might be something wrong on my end, because what we've done so far is we've seen if there's any corrupt data inside the app. So we restarted and refreshed all its preferences. We made sure there are no required updates for my operating system and the app. And now we've run a disk utility check to see if there are any issues on my PC, which there wasn't. Alright, so we tried a lot of troubleshooting steps, and so far nothing seemed to really work. So I called Apple support, and I think we got this resolved permanently. So what Apple support told me was I have an issue with my dual monitor setup on my PC because the splitter, also known as the adapter I use, is very old for one of my monitors, and the monitor isn't that compatible with the new iMac through this splitter. So therefore, for me to fix the problem, what I have to do is I'm going to just unplug my monitor. So what I did is just unplug one of my monitors, and now we're going to see if Final Cut Pro works. And as you can see, Final Cut Pro now works now that I've unplugged my monitor. The monitor was definitely the issue because it was an old monitor that wasn't supported by HDMI. It was using one of the old blue VGA cords into a splitter. But Final Cut's now working, and I hope this helped you. As you can see here, this is the culprit. This old blue monitor cable is going into this splitter to make it have an HDMI. And this is also another splitter that goes into the lightning port, because there's only one HDMI port on the iMac. This BioGear port is definitely the problem. It's outdated. There's too many splitters going on. This is definitely going to be my issue, and I hope this helps. I'm going to get another monitor with an HDMI cord that goes directly into this Belkin box so I can remove that BioGear splitter. Alright you guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope this helped you out, and I hope you don't get any more issues with Final Cut Pro. And remember, if this helped you out, please consider liking and subscribing. Better Call Aiden here. Peace. Thanks for watching.